Have you ever wondered why some ladies over 40 looks and feel as they were in their 20s, with lots of energy, while others feel constantly sluggish and tired, look much older than they are, and cannot lose weight, no matter what they do? And why should you watch this? Well, you're a ladies over 40 that want to feel comfortable and confident in your body. And I can only assume that if you're watching this, you're probably tired of jumping from diet to diet, taking supplements that do not work, going from classes to running hours on the treadmills, and even visiting some nutritionists or dietitians, only to be given some pills without going to the root cause of your hormonal imbalance. The same imbalance that is not allowing you to see the results even using the same tactics that it used to work years ago. And right now, you reach the maximum level of frustration because you spent months or even years looking for a solution without getting anywhere. In the next 10 minutes, I show you exactly how I help over 1,000 ladies over 40 losing weight and keep it off for good, losing up to 40 kilos without doing any diet or exhausting workouts. I also teach you exactly how to rebalance your hormones, how to get rid of the midsection weight, how to sleep better, how to control your cravings, and how to get a lot more energy than you have right now. I get asked this all the time. Jerry, can I look better and feel better on my 40 than I was on my 20? And the answer is yes. Yet you're not gonna do it as you've constantly been told from the industry. You're not gonna do it using the same thing you used to work when you were 20. See, the industry conditioned you to lose weight the same way you used to do it when you were 20. When you're 20, everything works. Cardio, classes, intermittent fasting, going from crash diet to getting a flat stomach in a few weeks. Yet when you reach your 40, you need to be a lot more diligent. You need to look for a hormonal imbalance, lifestyle changes, and even stress levels. It seems almost as if when you reach your 40, everything that used to work before stopped working. This is why we specialized on creating a formula for ladies just like you, without diets, without shakes, without supplements, and without cutting food or food groups, never really feeling like you're dieting. And it's easy to implement, time-friendly, and super flexible. After helping over 1,000 ladies permanently change and transform their lives, looking and feeling better than ever in their 40, we can confidently say that we can guarantee our results. In the unlikely event that you cannot reach the results we establish, you can get the money back or you stay with us until results is achieved. Amongst the ladies we help, there is Pilar, coming at me, telling me that she tried everything under the sun. And if she didn't change, she would resort to liposuction. These are the results we were able to get with her in just a matter of weeks. And then there is Mimi, coming to me with a trauma, not really having a single habit to change her shape. And after just a few months, not only she transformed her look, but she learned how to fall in love with fitness. And then there is of course Cecilia, a lady in Sweden that in a matter of months, she was able not only to transform her body, but to compete in a very first bodybuilding competition and getting second place without ever having any experience on diets or on bodybuilding before. There is something common that these ladies understood. Over 40, getting and keeping in shape is much harder than it was when you were 30 or 20. And they understood that in order to get there, they needed the right strategy, the right support system, and the right mindset. And if you don't know me, you're probably asking yourself, why should I even listen to you? In addition, for me, to have dedicated over 20 years to helping changing people's lives, and aside from my degree in Barry University for exercise science and tons of certification, the reason you should listen to me is because I can empathize with who you are. Despite not being a woman, I was struggling with a lot of things women struggle with body images, with being judged every time you wear a shirt, with being very aware of my body. And those things forced me to want to change, much like you want to change. I wanted to feel comfortable in my body. And I did that dieting, jumping from diet after diet, only to develop inflexible metabolism and binge eating issue, getting me to build a eating disorder. But on top of that, as I got older, I realized that keeping in shape was much, much harder. I fell into a deep hole. I didn't know who to turn to. And I got to a point that I decided to actually study, to look deep into what's going on into people's metabolism. And that led me to understand that while metabolism is very complicated, there is patterns. And when you understand patterns, you know how to fix them. And I understood something very profound, which is not really talked about nowadays. See, getting back to the biggest problem you have right now, whether it's keto, intermittent fasting, Weight Watchers, Slimming World, all this program never works long term because they do not address something really important. They do not address behavior, they do not address your hormones, your metabolism, nor your habits. And not addressing all these things will lead you to the same results, never producing any long-term changes and leaving you with a broken metabolism, frustrated and overwhelmed. And now you might ask, well, Jerry, then what do I do? Well, this is when the hormonal better over 40 system comes into place. We have 4 distinct pillars necessary to rebalance your metabolism and to get you to look and feel better than ever on your 40. Number 1, we restore your metabolism. In the first 30 to 45 days, we get to break your weight plateau by understanding your current hormonal and metabolism profile. Your metabolism is the center control of your body. It determines when and if you're losing weight, when you sleep, if you have cravings, and if you have energy. Without balancing out all these components, will lead you to the same results. No diet will ever work, but by assessing parameters such as your body composition, your biofeedback, your chronotype, your stress levels, and personalizing a plan according to your moral assets, we're able to get that to happen in just 45 days at the most. Creating that will remove the stress on your body and will allow your body to shift to the fat-burning machine that it's meant to be. It's almost as if the stress signal on your body is released and now your body can function normally again. Stress in your body comes in many different ways. This is Jennifer here. She was working out 6-7 times a week, she was eating almost nothing, and she couldn't understand why she couldn't lose weight. Well, to me, it's very simple. If you cannot give your body the energy to do the easy thing that is supposed to do, the most vital thing, such as getting your heart to function normally, your brain, your lungs, then it's not going to be able to release the stubborn fat you have on your body. But when you can actually rebalance that, then everything changes. Just like that. The second pillar, weight loss acceleration, is when we actually get rid of the excess weight. And we do so by controlling your hunger signals, by giving you tasty and amazing foods that you can eat, and losing weight without feeling like you're on a diet. In this step, we create sustainable weight loss. One thing we found in ladies before working with us is that they used to cut off food group, doing on diet, going too low on calorie. And this, of course, especially after 40, triggers metabolism compensatory mechanism, lowering metabolic rate, making fat loss not only hard, but almost impossible. In fact, most ladies used to gain weight on the process. The way we create a perfect nutrition for you, we do so according to your unique needs, your logistic, your environment, and personal preference. So you can eat foods that you like, that support your metabolism and hormonal assets. And thanks to our expertise, we can not only make this predictable, but we can actually know exactly how long this is going to take. We can actually tackle this with level of intensity according to your unique history. And this is how I was able to change so many ladies' lives without them ever meeting in person. When we're done losing weight, it's time to actually rebuild your body and metabolism. In these steps, we give you the exact protocol according to your hormonal levels to be able to build the body you love in the mirror. Stats shows that ladies lose up to 65% of fat more than men do when they work out. Therefore, it's mandatory to get the right level of intensity, movement, and exercise. Our routine ranges from 15 to 40 minutes a couple of times a week, which you can do from your gym or from your house, depending on your schedule and preference. When we finally achieve the results you need and deserve, now it's time to maintain the results you need and deserve. Lifestyle integration is where you learn how to keep the weight off and keep these amazing results you got. Research shows that people lose results anywhere from 3 months to a year and a half, simply because they're not able to understand metabolic compensations, they're not able to understand how your body works, and they cannot reintroduce correctly their date nights, their night outs, and cannot keep their plan and habits that got them the results in the first place. In this specific step, we teach you how to cook the same thing for you and your family, how you can still get out with your friends and still enjoy the food that you want, and how you can get those tasty desserts without gaining any weight, just simply by knowing how to compensate the day before and the day after. What we want to do is making this permanent. I want this to be your last program, and I want this to be a total life change, because if you cannot maintain, you'll never keep the results. But I'm not gonna lie, this is not for everybody. So who is this for? This is for ladies over 40, which could also be under 20, that cannot lose weight no matter what they try. It's for those that experience metabolism slowdown with years of dieting, or they have a unique metabolic and hormonal issue, such as insulin resistance, thyroid issue, PCOS, or anything of that nature. This is also for those that experience hormonal shifting, like perimenopause or menopause, autoimmune conditions, had a few pregnancies, or have any gut health issue currently going on. And simply is for those that do not accept their health and they understand that they want to change their life. and looking and feeling better than ever in their 40. There is also some attitudinal and important things that you have to have. You must be friendly and open-minded to experience something new. You must understand that you need a coach and support, and you must be ready to prioritize yourself and invest in your health. And this is not for those that want a quick fix, that think that there is some sort of a magic bullet and want to achieve results with no effort. That they have many limiting beliefs, excuse or story for why something is not going to work. And of course, if you have already amazing results and you know how to keep it, chances are you don't need this. And ultimately, it's for ladies that are done making choices and they're finally ready to make decisions. There is something common on all the ladies you saw before. They decided that they wanted to be successful, even before starting the program. They decided that they wanted to change despite any doubt, and then decided that they wanted to make something work, no matter how hard it was, so that they could become a better wife, a better mom, a better woman, simply a better version of themselves over 40. If you want to do that as well, this is the next step of the process. You're gonna get a call one-to-one with me. I will ask a few questions, and based on the answer, I'm gonna tell you exactly why you're stuck where you are and why you cannot lose weight no matter what you try. And after that, I'll tell you exactly all the steps you need to do if you wanna lose weight again and keep it off on your 40. If we determine this is a good fit, I'll be able to invite you into the Better Over 40 program. And I'll get you my best offer possible according to your need and level of commitment. If you choose to move forward, we'll get some times and put together a strategy on your onboarding, telling you all the step-by-step plan to get you to the results you want. So if you're ready to look and feel at your best on your 40, click down below and fill up a form. We work on intakes of 6 to 10 people at a time to guarantee quality and high level of results. And this program is an invitation only. That means that you must qualify according to the requirements highlighted before. If you click down below and the form opens up, it means that we're not full and there is at least one spot available. I wanted to fill that form to the maximum of your ability so we can maximize your call and give you the best value. And if you do that, your journey would have begun. Let's change your life. Let's make 2024 the best year ever for you. And let me see you on the other side.